Blessings, people. Tiana Scott, Brent Lawson, what's going on? Oh, I see. They really showing out. They really ain't sending out my notifications, huh? Boston News, DC, AV 81st Street. What's going on? I see they really, Jeff the producer, what's going on? Oh, excuse me. D. Martin, my brother. Yeah, they trying to stop the grind. That's amazing. They have no intention of sending out my notifications today, huh? That's my thing. Crane Enterprise, what's going on, great brother? Winford X, what's going on? Brent Lawson, they trying their best. Yeah, Tank deleted the tweet again. Oak Park Boston, my brother. Yeah, he deleted the tweet. Demetrius Walker, what's going on? Yeah, he deleted the tweet again. I don't know why. Somebody should tell him either stop tweeting or leave it up, because you can't delete the tweet. Just being E, what's going on? King Doc, what's going on? Somebody should tell him, like, bro, you can't delete the tweet. Hey, Ricky, what's going on, great brother? Salute to my brother, Ricky Williams, my brother in the super chat. He says, smash the like button, please. Peace, Blue. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. On the Mission Entertainment, what's going on? Hey, Ricky, man, if you got time in like 45 minutes, man, so you could jump on. Shun G85, what's going on? Watertown Kennels P, what's going on? I was going to invite, Kyle was supposed to come on. My brother, Las Vegas, Leon. You know, Mayor Swervo, what's going on? Jahad Mitchell, Band Up, my brother. Shun G85, Jeff Campbell, Tuck, what's going on? Tiana Scott, the Queen. Blessings, Queen. You know, Texas, what's going on? You know, this is very, very, you know, strange that he does this, because he'll be 28 next month. He's very versed, Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on, in social media, right? He has to know that he can't delete the tweets. Once you hit send, it's out there. And the day, once you picked up your mobile device or whatever, Boss Red 357, my brother, Wars, what's going on? Once you picked up whatever electronical device you're using, right? And you started typing, Raymond, what's going on? 84 LSX, Cuddy, what's going on? Kenny Bryant, PT, what's good, great brother? Raymond, what's going on? Once you started typing and you felt a certain kind of way, right? Just have at it. Christopher Myers, what's going on? Because Windy City A, what's going on? Because at the end of the day, you already did. It's too late. It's way too late. You know how many thousands of people already saw it? What's the point in backtracking? There's none. Just stand on it and give your explanation. Julius Thomas, what's going on? Exactly, Ricky. Curly J, what's going on? Bloodshot 610, what's going on? My brother Ricky said he too popular to think that the stuff. He said he too popular to think that stuff not getting saved. If you're not happy with Floyd, just say that. Exactly. If you're not happy with the situation, just say it. And here's another thing. If legally you're not supposed to say something, DP Rocker, what's going on? Because you're dealing with it legally, Curly J, what's going on? Then why put it out there to begin with? For what? Don't make sense. If legally, right, you're not supposed to do something, then why do it? 5 boxing fan, what's going on? He said 5 boxing fan, they on the rise, not speaking on Tank. That's a Tank channel. Everybody different. I don't know. Professor X, what's going on? I don't know their reasonings for doing or what they're doing and what they're not doing. Tristan Scott, real talk, what's going on? He said, I think he's hesitant of being blackballed. Well, you putting it out there already. You might as well stand on it. Crane Enterprise, Derek Glover, what's going on? You put it out there already. You might as well stand on it. The whole world knows you said it. Lee Smith 05, what's going on? Mentu Bo Hotep, what's going on? AP, what's going on? Who don't know that he said this by now? Everybody knows you said this. The Marcus Robinson, what's going on? Blue, he's stuck. The pen is legal. Well, listen. Remember when Mikey Garcia was going through things? Delani Fam Sports, what's going on? Oz Boston Deuce Deuce, what's going on? What Eric Black 60, what's good with your nephew? D Martin, what's going on? His advisor advised him to sign the contract. Double R, what's going on? The thing that gets me is he says the lawyer told him if you was my son, that wouldn't happen. Wow. Lenny Ash, what's going on? So that means it was intentional. Well, we know that. Ernie V, Spaniard PR, what's going on? Yeah, Jay Watts, what's going on? They're not sending out my notifications. Rodney War Eagle, Simon Howard, what's going on? Josh Smalls, what's going on? He said that the lawyer told him, if you was my son, this wouldn't have happened. That's exactly what he said. If you was my son, the lawyer told him this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened. Marky Dan 123, what's going on? Joshua Wright, what's going on? That's amazing. Lenny Ash, your first contract is not always your best contract. Well, Lenny Ash, the problem is apparently he's still in his first contract. That's where the problem lies. And so it leads me to believe this, right? When he was doing all that talking about leaving, and this was his last fight, apparently he wasn't well versed on what the details in his contract. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? No. Real talk. Eno Boston, what's going on? No. No, he said that he asked the Michael Ray II, Thug and D, what's going on? No, he said he asked the lawyer right now why would you give this contract to a kid? Because he's saying he was a kid. What was it, 8 years ago or something like that? Why would you give this contract to a kid? I was a kid. So apparently, by him saying that, right now, he's just realizing what's the details in the contract. But he was a kid when he agreed to it. And so he's saying that, he's asking a lawyer today, why would you give this contract to a kid? And he said the lawyer responded telling him, if you was my kid, you would have never had this contract. Travis Touchdown, what's going on? That's what he said. You understand? So today's time, I guess he's looking and he's saying, how did you let me get in this contract as a kid? Why would you do that to me as a kid? Raymond, what's going on? Tristan Scott, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So listen to what he said. Quote, this is him word for word, so people can't say, well, Blue's making up stuff. No, I'm not making up anything. Donald Buffett, what's going on? Daniel, what's going on? He said this, quote, I asked Mayweather Promotions lawyer, why would he write a messed up, I'm paraphrasing, contract like that for a kid? I was a kid. Ahmad Stanton, what's going on? And he responded, if you was my kid, you wouldn't have to worry about that contract. And then Tank said, shaking my head. Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, Jay Isaac, Jermaine 419, what's going on? So you understand, he's asking the lawyer today's time, why did you give me that contract as a kid? And the lawyer is telling him, if you was my kid, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Alexander 89, what's going on? Yeah, and that's the flip side of it, right? Lenny Ash, Bernard Thomas, what's going on? That's the flip side of it, right? Is that would Gervonta Tank Davis be Gervonta Tank Davis that we know today without Mayweather Promotions? Jeremiah Eden, what's going on? Southside Don 903, what's going on? Grind Hard Sports Nation, what's going on? Would he be Gervonta Tank Davis that we know today without Mayweather Promotions? Without Floyd Miller directly co-signing him in every way? Jesse R, what's going on? See, that's the flip side of it. Big homie Coop, what's going on? So Floyd Mayweather invested and Mayweather Promotions invested a lot in Tank. So much so that they haven't built up anybody else. Tejada family, Tejada, what's going on? Right? So much so, he's their main focal point. Double O, double splash, what's going on? Right? What other fighter have they built up? Eno Boxing, that's a big negative, Blue. Tank would have already been beaten. Right. So my thing is, yeah, Boxing Session TBS. Salute to my brother Kyle. Yes, sir. I'm on StreamYard. DeMario 777 mix edit. What's good? Dej, what's going on? Brent Lawson, what's going on? So Paul Bunyan, what's going on? Would he be who he is today? Unknown, what's going on? Oh, but on the contrary, unknown, we learned something new today. Shout out to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. They had a member of Rolando Rolly Romero's team on, and he said that Rolly ain't been signed to Mayweather Promotions in quite some time. They just helping him out. Aisha, peace of blood, Queen. How you doing today? Big boy, what's going on? I think he'd be just as popular and be just as good of a fighter. I mean, we Chris Rob Media TV, what's going on? I don't know about that. Montreal, Virginia Beach. What's good, great brother? Real Talk, New York with Janique. Peace and blessings, Queen. I don't know. Dej, what's going on? No doubt, big boy. Salute. I don't know if he would be where he is today's time without Mayweather Promotions, man. Jeff Cameron, what's going on? He said he's not a household name without Mayweather Promotions. Hey, let me tell y'all this. Leonard Ellerbe promotes Gervonta Tank Davis to the moon and back. Mo OCC, big facts, no cap. What's going on? Clinton Reed, what's going on? Would be Mayweather Promotions without Tank. There's always going to be Mayweather Promotions because Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather. Mo OCC, what's going on? So, do they need Mayweather Promotions? The Floyd Mayweather doesn't need Mayweather Promotions. Daniel, what's going on? Amazing Gamer Family, what's going on? Seems like Mayweather Promotions is another promotional outlet to help Al Heyman, who's not legally a promoter. He's an advisor. So he needs a promotional company. You follow me? So we know he used TGB, Tom Brown Promotions, but he needs another promotional company. And that's Mayweather Promotions. I don't know how much Floyd Mayweather is invested in Mayweather Promotions. You following what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather don't need Mayweather Promotions. Richard Russell, what's going on? Pat Greedy, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? He's doing just fine without it. Shamar Rasham Shalom, what's going on, great brother? Floyd Mayweather's doing just fine without Mayweather Promotions. Us as fans on this side and to give other fighters opportunities to flourish. Tay Morgan, what's going on? Give other fighters opportunity to flourish and make a name for themselves and give them opportunities to be something and better themselves in life. Jazz Party, what's going on? Have Mayweather Promotions as an outlet. Well, that works. You understand what I'm saying? But does Floyd Mayweather need Mayweather Promotions? No. He doesn't need Mayweather Promotions at all. It's good to have. Just think about it, right? Just think about it, right? You have Mayweather Promotions. Fly Guy Squad, what's going on? You have Mayweather Promotions, right? Just think about this. How many times do you see Floyd actually promoting those fighters? My brother Bish, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Benson TV. My brother Bish, be megastar, Little Princess's channel. Right? Jeff Campbell, my brother Blue, I need to know where I can get that. I made this app myself. Jeremiah Eden, get you some rest, Blue. Hey, man. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Yeah, the judge, like Tank is in a very, very tough position right now. So you think about it, right? If Floyd Mayweather, Tavares Morales, what's going on? If Floyd Mayweather was in dire need of Mayweather Promotions, right? He would be promoting it. He's not promote. He don't promote it. Floyd Mayweather's not running around promoting Mayweather Promotions. Paul Porter, what's going on, great brother? He's not doing it. He promote girl collections more than he do Mayweather Promotions by far. It's not even close. Big George 850. What's good, great brother? Chin check Charlie, what's going on? He said, when was the last time I slept 8 hours? I don't know, bro. It's been a long time, man. Why? Why y'all keep saying that, man? Full movie episode, what's going on? I am Danny 716. What's going on? Yeah, been a while, man. Peace be free. What's going on? AK47G down. Q Lee. What's going on, great brother? Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up, people. T Bonafide. What's good? Man, why you? No, man, I ain't got the C19. Lions and Wolves. What's going on? Why you say that, man? Matthew Thomas was good, great brother. Robert Chandler, my brother. Dwayne Broussard was good, great brother. Yeah. Don't put that on me, man. I'm good. So the question is, right? Trayvon Allen, what's going on? Man, the question is, St. Louis Wink, what's going on, great brother? So, can we boot him up out of here, Blue? No, don't talk him out. Don't block him. John Merriweather, what's going on? Don't tell him out. Don't tell him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. So, do you think he should actually leave? I don't. I don't. Uh, um, I believe that he needs Leonard Ellerbe. May not need Floyd Mayweather per se, but he definitely needs Leonard Ellerbe. If he can leave T-Bugs, my brother, what's going on? Last Rider, what's going on? If he can leave and take Leonard Ellerbe with him, right? That makes sense. Tip Bayless, what's going on? All in Hustle, what's going on? He needs Leonard Ellerbe. Leonard Ellerbe is a spokesperson for Gervonta Tank Davis. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Sharif Ali, what's going on? Kendrell, what's going on? Southeast T, what's going on? Leonard Ellerbe is he plays a big part in, promoting Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is not, a big promoter, right? He's not a big talker. Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? So it makes sense that he needs Leonard Ellerbe. They're a good match. They're a great match. And so they work well together. Young King Company, my brother goes they work well together. You know what I mean? Leonard Ellerbe does everything Tank don't want to do. All right, or it's just natural for him to do, which is, promote himself. Leonard Ellerbe, Trey, K, what's going on? This is publicity for the fight. For what fight? 8 Soundproof, Peace Be Free, what's going on? You said it's publicity for the fight. Michael Ray II, what's going on? For what fight? DeHaven Alexander, what's going on, great brother? Francisco Ponte, what's going on? Whatever fight is next, they fake get into it every time before a fight. Well, let's say that's the case, right? How does that fare for Mayweather Promotions? Lucky Showtime, what's going on? That this negative persona keeps being put out there about their brand from their top fighter. Their top fighter continues to put this information out there. I don't know how that benefits Mayweather Promotions. It benefits Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't understand how it will work hand in hand, for like people saying this is good so that way it's good promotion and publicity. It ain't good promotion and publicity for Mayweather Promotions. Because Tank Davis ain't going to be there forever. So number 3, what's going on? Now imagine the fighters that come behind them. What are they going to do? Convince them, oh, it was just a ploy. But no, Thomas, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, knew something was sketchy when Shakur didn't sign the TMT. Neither did Devin Haney. Q Lee, what's going on? Controversy does sell, but you don't want somebody consistently telling the world that your brand is not good. Controversy sells, but do you think Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Under Armour, Nike, or any of these other big companies want somebody consistently talk about how their product is not holding up? Leo GT, multimedia artist, what's going on? You understand what I'm telling you? You think Nike want NBA players to continue to take to and tell the world, hey, my sneakers keep default, man. They keep messing up. Greg Roberts, what's going on? You think Gatorade or no? You think the PBC wants nobody doing it in the PBC? Maya Egypt, peace bless queen. How you doing today? Absolutely, Maya Egypt. You know it, queen. You know it. I'm smarter than meets the eye. People think they just put me in the box. C Money Best Style. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? They put me in the box. They think I only know boxing. And that's furthest thing from the truth, but I'll have at it. So nobody do this with the PBC. Nobody does this with Top Rank. Nobody do it with his own, right? For publicity. Reality pop star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how can other boxers grow if outlets still talk about Floyd, but they never speak on how he can't fight money, don't give you a persona? Yeah, man. Noble Bryan, what's going on? He said nobody in the cells more than him. Fee Moy, what's going on? Well, that's not true because Errol Spence is doing just as big numbers. Royal with cheese was good. Tank should just start his own promotional company. Yeah, Monty Norman, what's going on? Me personally, I think that iMac Music, what's going on? I think he needs Leonard Ellerbe. Willie Lowe, my brother. What's good with you, Willie? Salute my brother Willie, man. Gerardo Valencia, what's going on? My Aegis of Blue, they're sadly mistaking you no more than would ever know. Oh yeah, for sure, Queen. But it's cool. I like it that way. Tariq Reed, what's going on? Gertz, what's going on? Team 9 boxing class, what's going on, great brother? Tara Sims, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Martin Sanders, what's going on? So, Kenny Bryan, what's going on? Fly Guy Squad, he said, do you think Leonard will leave Mayweather for Tank? No, I doubt it. They go back so long, man. Reality pop star, my brother back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Reed meant to put Red said can fight his off while outlets never speak on Floyd's educational abilities. Remember, meant to put Red can fight his or while outlets never speak on it. I don't know. Michael James 616, what's going on? He said it sounded like you opened a tall can, a ginger ale. Mr. Shelton, what's good? Tua Fakava, what's going on? So, I think that Leonard Ellerbe plays a major part in Tank Davis' career. And I think that they're match made in heaven. Latrell Matthews, what's going on? Andre P, what's going on? I think that they are match made in heaven. And Rashard Livingston, what's going on? Maybe the contract ain't right. I don't know if it is or isn't. You know what I mean? Sound like he's still on the same contract from the very beginning. And now it sounds like SB Silverboy, what's going on? He would like to get out the contract, and now he's just realizing what kind of contract he in. Soldier 777, what's going on? Is it true that Tank has a court date? December 12th? Tip O'Malley, what's going on? December 12th. He has a court date December 12th. December 12th. Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Tank Davis has a court date. The judge denied Chris Lowell Taylor. What's going on? The judge denied his plea. The judge denied his plea to pay fines and community service and things of that nature without jail time. Swad Jones, what's going on? According to these reports. And the judge is like, they said that the judge, after hearing all of the, they said that the judge, after hearing all of the, quote unquote, victims, the other parties involved, they denied his motion to take jail time off the table. And that they ordered him to go to court, to go to trial. I don't know how good that is. John Wick, what's going on? Lil Bounce, what's going on? I don't know how good that is or how good it's not. Yeah. That's the reports, man. I didn't, want to with Senator Tank fighting happening, feeling less and less confident. I don't know, man. With this Jay Gadget, what's going on with this case on top of it in December? David Gardner, my brother in the super chat, he said, "You go easy. Mayweather promotion should be harder." Yeah, I'll read y'all what they said. Sweeter Nicks was good. Man. Joshua Cummings, what's going on? I don't know how good it is or not. T9 Box Class said that's not good, bro. Yeah, this is what it says right here. It says Baltimore boxer Gervonta Davis to go to trial December 12th on hit and run charges after judges refused to approve plea deal. It says Baltimore champion Gervonta Davis has to go to trial after Baltimore circuit. The plea agreement the judge ultimately rejected called for Davis to receive a 1-year suspended sentence as well as 2 months of home confinement to go along with work release. So it says that The plea was put in for him to have a 1-year suspended sentence. I guess that's his license, as well as 2 months of home confinement to go along with work release. So that was the plea that he and his team asked for. Rebel Eric, what's going on? Smooth JT, Miguel Morales, on the rise, what's going on? That was the plea that he and his team, Christopher Baldwin, what's going on, was seeking, but that was denied. Confinement, right? It says one of the persons involved, however, told the judge of a serious injury she received as a result of the incident and expressed their feelings of the plea agreement being too lenient. According to the person involved, she looked Davis right in the eye and asked him for help. He instead decided to flee the scene. Here's what the person involved said, right? Quote, I begged Mr. Gervonta Davis. I looked him in his eyes. I said, I have to get home to my daughter. I'm pregnant. He never once came over to help. He got his things and left the scene, she said. The judge agreed with the plea deal was not a sufficient administration of the justice, and thus this case heads to trial. Shawah Allah 77 blessings, Queen. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? Wilder Chris, what's going on? Now, the thing is, how is he gonna have be relegated to being at home? A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H. What's good, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Big Stepper, what's going on? Charles Jameson, what's going on? So, I don't know. The thing about it is, I don't like to speak on those types of things because I wasn't there. His word against theirs. Lance Dillion, what's going on? I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. That's what the lady's saying. Vegas Brown, what's going on? He said probably do a year. Tyone Johnson, what's going on? You know, I don't know. I don't like to speak on those things. I wasn't there. I don't know. And there's a lot that's involved with things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, people know that he's rich. You know what I mean? People know that he's rich, so people may, you know, look at it from that standpoint and say to themselves, I could get something out of it, you know. Realize who he is, may not have recognized him and realized who he was initially, and then they realize later on who he is. You understand what I'm saying? And but then on the flip side, G Code, what's going on? Then on the flip side of that, it might be the 100% truth. So I'm not there, wasn't there, wasn't privy to it. Don't know what happened, and just got to let it play out and let the process do its due diligence. But, you know, I don't like to get into those things and be like, yeah, man, Tank is, you know, people want Tank is done. And Kendrell said the lady ain't lying. I don't know if she is or she isn't. You know what I mean? I wasn't there. So I can't tell you if she's lying or if she's not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let these things play out, man. And that's what I do. I'd rather sit and wait and be like, listen, let's see what happens. Let's see, how it unfolds. I'm gonna take a spin on that thing. Is it? Reality pop star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what's your opinion? You didn't say much. Do you think Floyd's still the guy, or is he just being selfish? As a fighter, do I think Floyd Mayweather is still the guy? What you mean, reality pop star? Do I still think he can fight? Reality pop star, you asking me if I think he still can fight? Q Ward, my brother, what's good? Martin Sanders, do I still think he can fight? Is that what you're asking me? Brian Corbett, what's going on? Excuse me, man. King Kong, brother in the super chat. He hit and run a pregnant woman. There's no justifying. Foreign Freddy, what's going on? Jonathan 97, what's going on? Dan 4531, what's going on? Yeah, he could definitely still fight. I wouldn't put him in the ring, Kendrell, or reality pop star. I wouldn't put him in the ring with Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and I wouldn't put him in the ring with none of them right now. Reality pop star, my brother back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that guy, as he's not trying to overshadow any fighters, he's just in attraction, or is he promoting himself on purpose because he feels fighters should obey him? No, he's still that guy. I look at it like this: Floyd Mayweather was just living his life as he deserves to. It's not his fault. His presence still overshadows everybody else. He's just involved with the sport of boxing. He's a competitor. He's been doing this his whole life. He don't know nothing else. It's hard for him to turn off that switch. Now, we may take it as you stepping on people's toes. Gary Childress, what's going on? But you got to understand from his standpoint, just being who he is. He's a competitor. He don't know nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? And so because of that, he just being himself as a competitor. I don't think he purposely steps on anybody's toes. I just think that it just happens to unfold that way. And he still can compete. He just don't want to take a serious chance. I don't think that he wants to right now. I don't think Floyd Mayweather wants to take a massive risk and put a blemish on his resume, because I don't think he's showing his skill set and how long his durability. We going to right? So he's a very good fighter. You understand what I'm saying? I think if Floyd Mayweather knew that he had the durability, the stamina, what was sports? What's going on? I think he would attempt to compete with one of these young fighters just to prove a point. I think he would test himself right now as a competitor. I don't think that he is sure of himself and his punch resistance and his durability over 12 rounds. So I think at this stage of his career, he's just like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and do these exhibition styles, and I'll fight, people that, I know he pretty much know he could beat. You understand? So it's tweaking. So I don't think that, if he could, I think he would test it. I don't think he trusts it. But as far as him stepping on toes, I don't think he's purposely doing it. I just think he's being him. Salute to my brother Tip O'Malley in the becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Tip O'Malley becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to you, King. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? Big Dose 513, American Patriot 1776. What's good with y'all, man? Derek Cunningham, what's going on? Copperfield Philly, Fifth Ave has music. What's going on, Haas? Spade Up 36, what's going on? So I'm gonna see if the brothers want to come on. Ricky, if you want to come on, my great brother Ricky Williams, you got time and want to come on. Robert Williams, what's going on? Joshua Gresham, what's going on? 903 Boxing, what's good? Yeah, I want to hear the brothers' take on it, man. And I feel like having a panel today. So, Andre Jones, King Mob, what's going on? So I just think personally, that I think that personally, this is a situation that GT Entertainment's going on. That maybe, Tank saw the beginning. You know what I mean? Look what he turned them into. Benamar Hernandez, what's going on? GLM Power Sports, what's going on? Salute to AK Crowder, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, did you like that picture of EJ and Terrence Crawford I sent you? I did, great brother. I did, great brother. And blessings to AK Crowder. Appreciate you, brother. Roy Boy, Florida, TD Harden, what's going on? Yeah, man, I'm all right. I'm okay. Dion Dub, my brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Dion Dub. Blessings to you, King. Yeah, TD Harden, I'm all right, bro. Lance Jackson, what's going on, great brother? I'm always sleepy. Royal with cheese, appreciate you, brother. Mike Big Boston, go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boston. What's good, Mike Biggs? Batar Bashar Ben Yadawa, what's going on? Well, he was young, so his whole thing is that when he was young, feel like they got over. It's just like any other entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, TD Harden. That's much love. Blessings to you, King. We see this in the entertainment business all the time, in the music business, and definitely in the music business. In the music business, woof. Bernard Crawford, what's going on? Nat King Cole Jr., salute to you, great brother. Paul and Hustle, what's going on? Brian Corey, what's going on? In the music industry? Jeez. King Kong said, Blue, you going easy on them. No, I'm not going easy on them. Tara Sims, what's going on? Because Richmond 804, what's going on? King Kong, let me explain to you why I'm not going easy on them. Look what he has become. Tom Rice, what's going on? Manuel Aragon, what's going on? Look what he has become from that contract. Now he wants to get out of the contract, right? Down the road. Tara Sims, yeah, it makes it better and easier for me because I can't put everybody in these sweepstakes because it's just too many people. So the best way for me to do it is to give back to the family members in chat and channel members that, because otherwise it's people that I didn't see in a month that been here for a while or just listening and don't participate. And then I'm not putting them involving them because I don't see them. They're out of sight, out of mind. So I can't do that. Make sense? DeAndre right hand, what's going on, great brother? Dion Dub, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Dion Dub, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He says salute to you, King. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? So I'm not going easy on him at all because look what they have turned him into. You understand what I'm saying? He's becoming a household name. He's making a lot of money. Pay-per-view star, selling out arenas. Yes, he has done his part in the ring for sure. No doubt about it. There's no doubting that. There's no knocking that, right? But on the flip side of that, you understand? Inside the squared circle, my brother King Judah, what's going on? Yes, he's done his part in the ring. And, one hand washes the other. So he's done his part, right? He's lived up to what they put out. Glover, boxing, and more. What's going on, great brother? Does that make sense? He's lived up to the hype that they put out there, the machine that they got behind him. He lived up to it. They did their part, and he did his part. But look, they made him a household name, a superstar. And knockouts do sell for sure. No doubt about it. And he's done his part for sure. But best believe that, they put the machine behind him to help. Floyd Mayweather made him the co-main event on the second set. I want y'all to digest this. Floyd Mayweather made him the big Stash Low Man. What's going on? Floyd made him the co-main event for the second biggest, largest fight in the history of sport of boxing. Salute to my brother, Coach. Hey, Coach, what you doing? You busy? I want to get you and Kyle on and some of the brothers and hear y'all take on this. If you ain't busy, right? But just think about that. The second biggest fight, Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, in the history of the sport of boxing. Floyd Mayweather made him the co-main event, and he missed weight and lost his belt on the scale. Louis Lopez, what's going on? Michael Jackson, what's going on? He missed weight. Lost his belt on the scale. Just let that sink in. Alex, brother in the super chat, Blue, why does Leonard Ellerbe hate Eddie Hearn? I don't know. Manuel Aragon, what's going on? Because of their rivalry, whatever. They've been going back and forth and things they say, so it's built up. So just think what they have done for him. You understand what I'm saying? So they did their part. We can't say that Mayweather Promotions ain't do their part with him, because they did. At least from that standpoint, from a promotional standpoint. You know how many people complain about not being promoted correctly? You understand what I'm saying? North side of Dallas was good. Who do I think is more successful now, Eddie Hearn or Leonard Ellerbe? You can't compare the two. King Alfred, a.k.a. Big South, what's going on? Salute to D.C. Manny Face Publishing, Ronald Walker, what's going on? You can't compare the two. One is a lead promoter, and the other one is just the CEO. You know, Eddie Hearn runs Matchroom, and his stable of fighters and big name fighters that he deal with is much bigger on a large scale. Detroit affluent of the real death. What's going on? Might see what's going on. Detroit affluent 3575. Blue and Tank Hater and Trill Boxing is too. Are you willing to stand on that? Johnny Rock, what's going on? Or are you just talking simply because you can? Let me ask you a question, Detroit. How did I hate on Gervonta Tank Davis? What did I say today was hating on Gervonta Tank Davis? Go ahead. Go ahead, tell me. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything, please. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. Robert Williams, appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Brown Lumber 909. What's going on? Carl Botson. What's going on? Exactly. Right. The Titan. What's going on? Super Mac time. What's going on, brother? Yeah. Come on, great brother. Stand on your square. Punch drawn 412. Punch drawn. Punch drawn 412. What's going on, great brother? Detroit 3575. Stand on your square, brother. Come on, let's have at it. OGOB, my brother, what's good? Yeah, they playing games with the stream. King Kong. Poor Prince, what's going on? They playing games with the stream. But that's okay. You see how people say stuff? I hope he's not timed out, not blocked. I hope he's not timed out, not blocked. Nobody timed him out, don't block him, right? Crack World, what's going on? My guy on the mic with my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Unadulterated truth. What's going on, great brother? I ain't see you in a minute. Hey, brother, where'd you go? Detroit, 3575. Where'd you go, great brother? Ray Davis, what's going on? Kip Hinton, what's going on? Salute to B-More. Q, what's going on? Successful Hustler, what's going on? Mm-hmm. Derek going to 16 Deuce Deuce, what's good? Johnny Rock, what's going on? Noe Ortiz, what's going on? I guess not, huh? Clifton Tony, what's going on? All that talk. PG Twin, what's going on? Exactly, Maya Egypt. Just talking because he can. Why not come on here and speak your piece? You can say what you want. Kaz 123, what's going on? I got Bivol winning the fight. Zordo versus Bivol. Latrell Matthews, what's going on? Monster Truck, what's going on? Who you hate by siding with Tank? That must be. Oh, I hate by siding with Floyd. Young Kane, what's going on? How am I siding with Floyd? I just told the truth. Tell me something I did. Tell me something I said that wasn't true. Alex, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, can you get behind Spence versus Jamel Charlo, given that they're training partners? I think it can be built up because of that. Yeah, it'll be a huge fight. The fight itself. Michael Massey, just being E, what's going on? Broken Tradition, my brother Ron in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Tradition. What's good, Ron? Always Dolo 6, what's good? Jamel Charlo and Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence is a big fight. Sakari, what's going on? In itself, for sure. It's a huge fight. Mr. LDBC was good. It's a huge fight, and it would sell itself. Storyline, natural storyline. So yeah, for sure, that would be a huge fight. And Errol Spence already stated he's willing to fight Jamel Charlo. Michael Johnson was going to blue you overly defensive to Floyd, not fair to Tank. That is the silliest thing I ever heard. What are you, 10 years old? How did I defend Troy Allen? What's going on? I just told the truth about what happened. How am I overly defending Floyd? What are you talking about? That just sounds silly. I'm overly defending Floyd. Floyd Mayweather made Gervonta Tank Davis who Gervonta Tank Davis is today. He co-signed Tank Davis. He's the biggest star boxing has ever seen outside of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. And you can make a case he's even bigger than they are. He broke every record known to man. He directly co-signed Gervonta Tank Davis. He put him as the co-main event to the second biggest fight in the history of the sport of boxing. Who else has he done that for? Go ahead and tell me. Because I can name about 100% of fighters that would love to have been in that position. If you ain't fighting Floyd Mayweather, putting you as the co-main event is just as big as him fighting you. Noe Ortiz in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, how confident are you that Tank and Ryan happens next? I heard Tank court case could affect the fight. Well, he got caught December 12th, so I don't know. Monster Truck said Tank earned all that. How the hell he earned that? Please explain that to me. How did he earn it? Monster Truck, go ahead and tell me how he earned that 6 years ago. What did he do to earn that 6 years ago? Monster Truck, go ahead and tell me. Y'all be annoying me, man, with the silliness. He earned it 6 years ago. What did he do 6 years ago? Go ahead, I'll wait. How's he what great fighter? What did he do 6 years ago, Monster Truck? That you said he was a great fighter. Dwayne King Sr., what's going on? Go ahead and tell me what he did 6 years ago that told you he was a great fighter. Johnny Rock, what's going on? He said the eye test. So the eye test makes you a great fighter? That means you earned it because of the eye test? That is the dumbest thing you could ever say. Terry Pruitt, right. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Punch Out, what's going on? So right now, right? Now think about this. So right now, Jaron Ennis deserves the opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez because he passed the eye test, right? So Jaron Ennis I didn't use that with Boots. I didn't say that Boots deserves to be on the biggest fight in history. What are you talking about? D of Dub Motivation. What's going on? People just be saying anything, man. Oh, he earned it. How did he earn it? He earned what? To be in the second biggest fight in the history of the sport of boxing? He earned that? What did he do to earn to be in the second biggest fight in the history of the sport of boxing? What did he do? To be the co-main event in the second biggest fight in the history of sport of boxing. He said he earned it. By doing what? 12-21-30, what's good? Trey Smooth, what's going on? Mike James, what's going on? Can't make this stuff up, man. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. He said, I'm throwing shade at Tank. Corey Palmer, what's going on? Paying attention is the most expensive thing we have in life, I see. DP Rocker, what's going on? He said, I'm throwing shade at him. Alex Yusufu, what's going on? Quincy Carter, what's going on, great brother? Dub S6 Jason, what's going on? MJ PT Pill, what's good, great brother? No, bro, I'm gonna ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him. Ike Steve, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? I'm gonna ignore him. I'm done talking to him. Hey, you don't have to unsubscribe, great brother. Let me help you out. Goodbye. Tom Rice, what's going on? You don't have to worry about unsubscribing. Let me go ahead and give you a hand. Boxing fans are the only, it just amazes me, bro. Never cease to amaze me. T Nero, what's going on? Boxing fans never source K Trichilla, what's going on? Trichilla, what's going on? Only in boxing. Only in boxing, fans will say the things that they say. The most ridiculous things that they say. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. Only in boxing, man. The sports guy, what's going on? Only in boxing will fans say the things that they say and try to make it realistic. You can say the most silly things in boxing and try to make it sound legit. He had the audacity to say, hey, you can support Jaron Ennis, but you can't support a fighter out of Baltimore. What does him being from Baltimore have anything to do with it? What does him being from Baltimore have anything to do with this? PGH Big Dog, what's going on? I don't care where he's from Baltimore. What does that have to do with this? I'm not from Philadelphia. So what are you talking about? That just sounds silly. So what does that have to do with what does one have to do with the other? Nothing. That has zero to do with this situation. Navy do crazy. What's going on? Well, that just means it lacks intelligence to say stuff like that. Cushy Scoop Creamery, what's going on? Because that didn't make no sense. That made zero sense. None. What sense did that make? Oh man, you siding with Floyd. What are you talking about? I said I see it both sides, both ways. What are you talking about? OG Square God, what's going on? I said I see it both ways. I understand both sides. I said on the flip side, I understand Tank, they signed him to this contract, right, when he was a kid, right? But look, on the flip side, look what it built him into. We gonna sit here and act like Mayweather Promotions had nothing to do with Tank Stoughton? DJ Casperine, what's going on? So Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions had nothing to do with Tank Davis' stardom, huh? Let me guess, because he's from Baltimore. No, because he's from Baltimore, man. He would have did it anyway. I'm just saying, what's the difference between him and Boots? 6 years ago, Floyd Mayweather said, let me put this kid who had not accomplished much in the sport of boxing at all whatsoever. If Floyd Mayweather, in the biggest fight, the second biggest fight in the history of sport of boxing, Floyd Mayweather said, I'm going to make you the co-main event. So the whole world can see you and get a glimpse of you and an understanding to you. You're going to, LaJessica Burton, peace bless queen, you're going to get a boost in status. And on top of that, he co-signed him the entire way. That's just a fact. He co-signed him the entire ride. Fidel Montego, what's going on? Salute to Vancouver. That's what he did. The second biggest fight in the history of sport of boxing, right? And Floyd Mayweather got his arm around your shoulder and telling the world, you got next. Before anybody was familiar with you. Floyd Mayweather put his arm around him and said, you got next. He got next. That fight did 4.3 million pay-per-view buys. 4.3 million pay-per-view buys. That fight did. Davion Henderson, what's going on? How many people you thought at that point in time, back in 2016 or 2017, knew who Gervonta Tank Davis was to this level? How many? Floyd Mayweather said, hey, imagine that's like a feature. That's like Michael Jackson putting you on a feature. You know how much publicity and exposure that gets you? So Noe Ortiz, I don't know the likelihood of that fight happening because I don't know what's going on with this court case. DJ Casperine, my brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother DJ Casperine. We appreciate you, great brother. Blessings. Dr. Pablo said, what's going on? Reg Millie, what's good, great brother? Dr. Pablo said, what's going on? Everlasting Williams, what's going on? Right now, when you have the hottest hip hop artist in hip hop, right? Do you know what that does for your brand? Okay, let me give y'all another example. Alan Thomas, what's going on? When Cardi B was at her height, right? At the height of her musician, right? Cardi B, right? Imagine her taking somebody that have a few little clicks and things here and there. Imagine Cardi B putting her on the biggest stage in hip hop. Ernie Martinez, what's going on? And bringing her out with her and saying she got next. Go support her. She got next. Everybody's going to go support her. Now, of course, she has to also do her part. Of course. Of course, you have to do your part. And that's why I said, of course, Tank Davis did his part for sure. Person of interest was good. David Style, what's going on? Everything's good. Punch Out, what's going on? Stephen Smith, what's going on? Brother Alex back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, anyone you wish to have seen Floyd Mayweather fight during his prime, fight is in his time. Anyone I wish I would have seen Floyd Mayweather fight, Tito Trinidad. In his era, you're talking about. Pablo 305, what's going on? Tito Trinidad. Ravinder Lal Sandhu, what's good, great brother? Yeah, in his era, Tito Trinidad. Yeah, Preacher Jake, what's going on? Said Blue Blood, your wife is cheating on you. I just wanted to let you know. Okay. The plug best friend, what's going on? Vision Hawk 768, what's going on? She's seriously in my DMs. Cool. Have at it. Enjoy yourself. D Brown, what's going on? Did I see the video of Spencer and Latte? What video? Hen Dog, what's good, great brother? Blue, what about Paul Williams and Floyd? No, Paul Williams couldn't compete with Floyd Mayweather. Eric O, what's going on? Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Indigo X, what's good, great brother? Talib, can I buy? Yeah, go ahead and have at it. Caught on camera, what's going on? Christopher Schaefer, what's going on? Salute my brother Talib Kanye. Yeah, Terry approved, right. It never ceased to amaze me. Urban Legree, what's going on? No, the Manny Pacquiao Floyd fight would have looked the exact same way it looked this time. Might have been worse on the part of Floyd. Jan and Robinson, what's going on? That's what it would have looked like. Myrick, the you, my brother, what's good? Bonos Fuego, what's going on? Yeah, Michael, wait a second. Yeah, just have at it. That's silly, clownish behavior, man. Silly to the third power, man. Fred Natero, what's going on? Hey, Blue, your wife's in my inbox. And why would you be telling me? as good as she looked, you should just be all over it. I wouldn't be telling her husband about it. Why are you informing me? Why would you? She must intimidate you if she in your inbox and you telling me about it. You must be intimidated. Oh, you talking about band up? You talking about Lottie clipping Terrence Crawford? Young Kane, what's going on? My wife was in my inbox and she had a husband. I ain't telling her husband about it. You best believe that. Yeah, band up. I saw that. I mean, I watched the fight. It happens. I ain't telling her husband about it, especially being single, because I know you're single. Brother Enoch, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Siente on your boy Blue. He said, Shalom, King Big Blue. What's good, brother? Is the Garcia Davis fight really going to happen? His father said so, but I don't know because this case, I don't know what's going to happen with that. So I don't know. He got to go to court December 12th. I don't know what's going to happen with that, man. Man, if you single and a woman look like my wife is in your inbox and you telling her husband about it, you're lame. Get your hands out the Cheeto bag, put the Pepsi down, take a shower, you know. You know, exactly, Terry approved, right? Ernie Martinez, what's going on? Yeah, definitely in mom's basement. Put the Cheeto bag down, put the Pepsi down, you know what I mean? Take a shower and the bull trick was good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. December 12th. They told me the fight happened in December. Or January. I don't know how that's going to affect it. Dub CP BLPD was good, great brother. Navy do crazy. What's going on? Esteban Garcia, what's going on? Ali Muhammad, what's going on? Yeah, put the Pepsi down. Cushy Scoop Creamery, what's going on? So do you think he would have been a pay-per-view star without Floyd? I can't answer that. Because that's hypothetically speaking. We don't know. But I do know Floyd Mayweather played a major part. So I think he still would have been, worked his way. Would he be who he is, as big of a star as he is today? I don't know about that. But would he be working his way to stardom? I'm sure he would. He got the talent. But would he be where he's at already? That's the difference. Not a big of a star, man. Yeah, he would. That's what I'm saying. He would be a star, I believe. But would he be as big? Childress, what's going on? As he is today's time. He said, nah, he definitely drinking Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's bogus. Give him more 360. What's going on? Joseph Parker's going to pull off the upset. That's Saturday night, right? Ruben Langford, where you been at, bro? Man, Joseph Parker, 37 years old, man. That's wild. With 14 fights. Joe Joyce got 14 fights and he's 37, bro. Amazing, bro. Talk about starting late. MCM, what's going on? The T Sizzle 99. What's good, great brother? Yes, they did give that glorified sparring session between Spence and Floyd Miller did help. Wound Raider 12, what's going on? It definitely did help bolster Errol Spence's career for sure. For sure. Matthew Thomas, my brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Matthew Thomas in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. He said, keep your head up, champ. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Stanley Belly, what's going on? Salute to my brother Matthew Thomas, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, King. Blessings, King. Same to you. Band up, brother in super chat. Just a refresher shot. Shout out, Blue. Keep up the grind. Blessings, King. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's unfortunate this situation because I wish that it would be an everlasting relationship. Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? D, what's going on? You see how the relationship is with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. Seems to be pretty good, right? Know what I mean? Why can't Floyd and Tank get to the finish line together? You understand what I'm saying? I wish they could get to the finish line together. Start off together, get to the finish line together, and get this bread. Juan Lopez, what's going on? Dodgers. I'm a Yankee fan. Born and raised in New York City. Yankees. The Mad Barber, what's going on? D, what's going on? Jamel Fields, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I'm a Niner fan, though. Yeah, Chase, what's going on? But when it comes to baseball, Yankees. Okay, Coach, what's your handle? Yeah, Jimmy G back. Sean Carter, what's going on? MCM, what's going on? I can't tell you what I think about Trey Lance. I thought he was going to be the goods, man. I think he's going to be the goods, but we more waiting. Oh, Ernie V, Ray McLeod is your cousin? Blessings. I feel like Ray McLeod is going to be a big piece to the puzzle this year. Basketball team, I've been a Bulls fan since 1984. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? Taylor Allen, what's going on? Kyle, send me the I need you and Coach to send me your Instagram. How many legit pay-per-view stars are there? The heavyweights, Wilder, Fury, and Joshua, Errol Spence, Errol Spence, Wilder, Fury, Joshua, Tank Davis, and that's it. Oh, and Canelo. I need your email. Coach and Kyle, I need your email. I need your email. My brother Sakari in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, can't wait to see you take that goofball's money on the Carissa Shields Savannah Marshall bet. Hey, bro, he ain't going to show up. He not going to show up. Hey, Kyle, you got Coach number? Yeah, Sakari, he ain't going to come. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? Where you been at? Football is just glove up boxing. My brother, Coach. He said, "This is Coach. I'm ready, Coach. I need your Hey, Coach, tell Keon to give you my number so you can text me the your email. I need your email, Coach. So tell Keon to text Keon. Tell Keon to give me my number. And I don't think I got your number. So then I can get your email. I need your email, Coach. Fight to prove my love. What's going on, great brother? Coach, I need your email, Coach. T-Bone Boxing, my brother. Salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing, dropping that on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. Have you tried Valentino Born and Roma Corral Fantasy? My wife loves it on me. Oh, really? Oh, bro, that's a new one. I gotta try that one, bro.
What's up with it, man?
What's goody? What's goody, King? Hold on. Let me get this. I gotta get this one. Hey, T-Bone dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Oh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that one. Hey, he said the wife loved that one. What's good, my brother Kyle in the building, Boxing Session TBS, man. Finally got
I gotta throw my little ice on, man. Shit.
Hey, man, throw it on, man. See, look, we can't keep it clean. Look.
What I say? I didn't cuss. Oh, damn.
Nah, it's all good, great brother.
What? I said the S word, didn't I?
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm messing with you, great brother.
All right, man. Hold on. Look. Let's start over again, cuz.
Hey, man. Good times, bro.
Let me go ahead. Let me get my shine. Let me get my shine in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta type in this.
I gotta take mine to get clean tomorrow, though, man. My chain dirty as a mug.
Yeah. I gotta get mine clean tomorrow. All my jewelry. Woo-wee.
Yeah, man. Let me get like my boy Blue, man.
I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man. They don't understand the fun me and you be having on the road, bro.
Hey, I be trying to tell people like we don't just say that we brothers. We really family. You know what I mean? But
oh, look, let me show you what I ain't. He want me to send it to, and we gonna drop.
Yeah, you got email me that, man. Send me that ASAP, man.
Hey, look, I need to do the. I was gonna do. I ain't gonna do the idea. You know, I hate clickbait. But man, look, man, I'm finna.
Woo-wee. I need that.
You know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. You see the signature. I don't know if you see the signature.
I need that.
You know, little Sugar Ray, little Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns.
Need that, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I got you. It's all good.
I'm trying to get Coach up in here, man.
So we're talking about that fucked up contract.
Look, there you go again. There you go again. See? Told you.
Yeah, Lee, man.
Told you.
Hey, that's only been two though. Man.
I told you.
Dang.
Hey,
I gotta get myself together. You see, I'm working on it, man. But listen, that messed up contract that Floyd gave Gervonta Davis.
Yeah,
man.
man. What you think about that situation, man?
Now I heard you say something, right? You said, would he be Gervonta Davis without Floyd?
Right.
I don't think so. But I'm gonna be real with you though. If Adrian Broner doesn't lose to Madonna, he wouldn't need Floyd. So if Adrian Broner beats Madonna, stays focused on boxing, keeps winning, there's no need for Floyd Mayweather. And that contract is probably why Adrian Broner and Tank Davis probably fell out.
You think so?
I mean, it could be. He broke him to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I brought Tank to Floyd. He probably blame him for it. Like, man, you know these dudes did me like that. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Look out.
And I know Adrian Broner got to be, well, he don't seem like the envious type of person. Monica, peace, buzz, queen. How you doing today? He don't seem like the envious type of person, right? But, and I don't know if he got the reach that Floyd got. But man, he got, as a promoter, about billions. Imagine if Tank was on there.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine if Adrian Broner could have took boxing more serious, bro.
Right.
You mean like think about what he could have done, bro. He had Rasheed Warren, right?
Oh. That guy George, my brother. You won yesterday, brother. Ellis, aka Taz. What's going on? That guy George, man, you won. Brother, I need you to send me a cash app for $75, brother. You won yesterday. You was one of the winners yesterday. I was waiting to see you, great brother. But I ain't see you yesterday. So you was one of the winners yesterday, brother. You ain't even know. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you win the raffle, man? I was in the spot last night.
Hey man, I had a whole wheel. My son got this wheel. You know what I'm saying? That he spent the wheel, and all my channel members was in the wheel.
Okay.
And it shuffle the wheel. Then he spin the wheel, and it's all on his laptop. It's on his laptop.
Okay.
And he shuffle it. You know what I mean? And he spin the wheel, and it picked 10 people. I picked 10 people, 3 bonus, and my brother Kenichi Bear. Kenichi Bear the headphones.
Yeah.
He gave away 2 headphones, 2.
That's dope.
So in total, 15 winners yesterday.
Yeah, man. But dog, it's fucked up. It's messed up.
There you go again.
Hey, I caught myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I caught myself though. I caught myself quick.
Hey, I told you what Leon did.
Yeah.
I said, Leon, keep it clean. He said, all right, man, this is a bit. I'm like, oh man, bro. Oh man, right out the gate. He said, all right, man, this is some bit. I'm like, oh man.
Hey, I kept it clean in long pockets, long periods of time. Because you know, on Fred's show, late show, bro, it's no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? We talking about everything, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Stephen Bateman, my brother. What's goody, great brother? Yeah, I did the giveaway, the pay-per-view giveaway yesterday. So don't forget, Friday, October 14th, we're gonna have another one for Deontay Wilder. 10 pay-per-view giveaways and 2 ticket giveaways for Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius. So matter of fact, I got to do that before Friday because if I'm gonna give away tickets, so I'm gonna do the tickets the week before the fight. Yeah, Rodriguez Jackson TV, what's going on? So I can give everybody a chance to get there. So a week before the fight. You need my cash app, that guy George. Here you go, my cash app.
Yeah, man, that's
go
crazy.
Go ahead, Kyle.
But my thing is, bro, why couldn't they restructure the contract though?
Right.
Do you think that thing with his daughter played a part in how he treats Gervonta Davis?
Could be. But you know, again, even with that, it's like, how do we know? You know what I'm saying? The how true that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's so many different elements that played a part. But Adrian Broner, though, I think that if he would have kept going, yeah, he would have been able. He'd have been able to do some. He'd have been able to do some stuff, bro, with him. And he could have got more people because think about Adrian Broner, right? People always say that they can relate to him. He's a likable guy. You know what I'm saying? It's something about him. He got that magnetic personality. So he always looking out. He's not a selfish guy. He always giving. So that's kind of what you need, man, in a promoter. I mean, Floyd really don't care about promoting for real, man. He don't really care, dude.
He don't need it. You don't need it. A beautiful day, Queen. Blessings to the Queen. A beautiful day. Blessings to the Queen. A beautiful day, who also was a winner. A beautiful day. I need you to send me a cash app, $75 cash app, a request. So a beautiful day, who was a winner as well. I need you to send me a $75 cash app to Blue Blood Sports TV. The cash app is pinned up right there. Go ahead, great brother. Sorry about that.
So if Adrian Broner don't lose to Madonna, where does his career go?
Man, Adrian Broner don't lose Madonna. Well, if the fight played out the way it played out, but he won, I think it would have humbled him. You see what I'm saying? If the fight would have played out the same exact way, but he won, you know what I mean? Let's say he didn't get knocked down twice, but maybe he got knocked down once, but he was in a tough, hard-fought fight. He came back at the end, and he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have humbled him to work harder moving forward. He would have understood what's at stake. You know what I mean? Or it might have made him worse. You know what I'm saying? It might have been like, I defied the odds type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Marquise Picks, what's going on? It could have made him worse where he'd be like, I survived that. You know what I'm saying? I could do anything. Or it could have, what I mean by, he said worse how? What I mean by making him worse, it could have been his approach and, his arrogance at that time going into it. He thought he was Floyd Mayweather. He really thought that. Remember, he thought he could beat Floyd. And there was people saying he could beat Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't obviously taking the fight game serious in between fights. And so if he won that type of fight, it might have made him worse. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he might have felt more invincible. You know what I mean? Or it could have humbled him, and he'd be like, "Yo, you know what? Let me get back in the lab, so this don't happen again." You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, Floyd. We see Floyd when Floyd have tough fights. Castillo first fight, Madonna first fight. You know what I'm saying? Floyd came back. You ain't gonna see that same version of Floyd. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
That Castillo fight was way overblown, though, bro.
Huh?
That Castillo fight was way overblown. It wasn't even as close as people say it is, bro.
It definitely was not. It definitely was not.
That's like the Pitbull Cruz and Tank fight. Just because he hung in there and didn't get knocked out, they said he was a tough fight. Man, dude, he won like 3-4 rounds, bro.
Right. Exactly. But it got blown out of proportion. And Floyd had his shoulder injured. But nobody mentions that though.
Yeah.
But
they don't mention Tank's hand either.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, how long you gonna be on for?
I'm trying to get Coach on here. Were you gonna slide out?
I got it. I'm on fresh, so I be.
Oh, you doing both?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even realize it was 12 o'clock. Man, I'm about to. If Coach don't come on, I sent you a text. Okay.
Because I'm probably gonna go on in like an hour. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. So if you stay on after 9:30, which was 12:30 your time, I ain't gonna be. I don't get on. I probably don't do nothing till 11 if you like my time. If you staying on. I thought you was sending the link early, man.
Yeah, man. I dozed off, man.
You look tired, man. We was talking earlier. Man.
When we was talking, yeah. Right. Yo, as soon as we hung up, I was still in the same spot sleeping. Nobody woke me up. I woke up and was sitting here by myself, man.
Yeah, bro. That Vegas thing happening tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna sit everything out because I gotta relax, bro. I gotta take a step back, man, because
it's all good, King.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce back though, but right now it's like it wouldn't be smart. It would be smart, man. It'd be robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah. You gotta be smart about it. But just hit me up when you know what I'm saying?
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Hey,
all
make
right,
sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Listen, head over to the boxing section whenever y'all get a chance, man. If you up late night, if you up early in the morning, no matter which one it is, we always on, man. You know what I'm saying? So head over to the boxing section, man. Subscribe to the channel. Blue, man, I appreciate you for
your
platform for me like always, man. You know how we do.
You already know, okay?
My man.
Cool. Get my brother Coach up on here. Day nothing happened with AB. We was just talking about this situation with Tank Davis. Monica, I appreciate you, Queen. There you go.
What up, Blue?
What's good with your coach, man?
Oh man, ain't too much, man. Just had my little security, my security company. I was doing some work with them, man. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And first, coach, man, put the tell the people where they can subscribe to you and support you, man.
Glove Up Boxing and more, man. Y'all come check me out. I got a debate on Knockout Channel tomorrow night against Jay Chestnut, and on Sundays we do. On Friday nights at 8, we have Coaching the Queen, man. So y'all come and subscribe. We leave boxing alone on that Friday, and we talk about other stuff. So y'all come and check us out, man. Me and the Queen. So, and I drop videos and I go live when I can. I'm just so busy, so. I'm just,
yeah. Sometimes you need a break, man.
Yeah. So, but it's being busy in a good way. So
that's a fact.
I can't complain.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
So what you think about this, Coach? This situation with Tank Davis, man.
I think he needs to, if he really want to get out of the contract, he needs to go through litigation. I mean, if that's the case, if they gave him into if they signed him to where they get a percentage into perpetuity, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to voice it and express what they did. You know what I'm saying? He needs to voice it, and if he really want out the contract, you know what I'm saying? If Tank was if he hadn't signed with Mayweather or something, he wouldn't have as much money that he got. But the thing about it is, if he had to get it out the mud, really get it out the mud, then we probably would have the fights that we want to see him in. Because I think that he would have to prove himself a little better than the competition he's been fighting. So I think that it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Like, it benefited him financially greatly being with Mayweather. But him being able to do what he want and prove himself, because I don't think it's Tank that's really holding up the fight, the best fights. I think it's more his team that's advising him, and they making him do what they want him to do. So I think that's the issue with him. I think that he would be further along as far as, and who knows, if he would have been fighting the best and knocking out the best and doing what he do, shit, he may be even bigger. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's too, you can't cry over spilled milk now, and he need to stop tweeting and deleting and all of this shit. Instead of him, he needs to stand on his square and show him that he means business. You 28 years old now, so you're not a kid no more. And you've been around this game, and you should have been learning. You should have been learning from this game all of this time, as far as business wise, not the boxing part. He got that down. You know what I'm saying? But I think that you never know. He needs to either go into litigation with TMT. I mean, and try to get out the contract. You know, especially after what that lawyer said. So, you know, it's kind of like, if that's the lawyer who wrote up that contract and did all of that shit, then he wasn't in good faith. If he gonna make a statement like that, you wrote up a contract not in good faith. So, you know what I'm saying? So that can be used by him saying, if you was my kid, you wouldn't have signed that contract. Well, so what you saying? I took a shitty deal because I didn't know any better, and y'all took advantage of it. So, you know, if he really want out, then that's what I think he should do.
Now, Coach, how would that work? Like, as far as, you know, can the lawyer say to him, well, you should have had, you know, we you know, that old saying, you have you have a financial advisor advising your financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the lawyer have a case where he could be like, yeah, well, you should have had somebody oversee it. I didn't force you to sign it.
But yeah, but like I said, he's proven that he wrote that contract in not good faith though. You know what I'm saying? By him saying making a statement that he made, if you was my kid, you wouldn't have signed it. Well, that means you took advantage of this kid, and you knew you was taking advantage of him. He's 20 years old. He never been to law school. Shit, I don't know if Tank even finished high school. I don't know. But the thing is, you took advantage of him. So I mean, it can work either way. But if I was him, I would be fighting to get out of the contract. If they got him as a percentage into perpetuity, then that means forever. That means a perpetual contract. That means you have signed to where y'all gonna get a percentage for the rest of everything he does. Y'all get a percentage. It's the same thing that happened with Dave Chappelle with the Chappelle Show. They took his name and it's under perpetuity. That means forever. We gonna take your name. So that's why he can't go and start a Chappelle Show, another Chappelle Show somewhere else, because they got him. He can't because of that contract. You know, so it's just a he in a bad situation. If he really want to leave, he's in a bad situation, and he gonna have to fight to get out of that contract. Sort of like Mikey did. He might be shelved, but I mean, it all depends on what your principles are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's bad, man. If that's the case, man, that's bad, man.
Yeah, I mean that's terrible. If you gonna hold that kid and make and you know that a person who's coming out of poverty, who's trying to make something of their life, and you take advantage of them like that, you got to be a really shitty person to do something like that. You know, I understand it's business, but you still have to have some type of ethics if you are so-called good person. And, you know, and that's not being a good person to take advantage of the kid like that. If that happened the way Tank is saying it happened, and you know, we don't know the whole story of how it was, because I thought he had signed a second contract. I didn't think he was with him for all of that time. I thought he had to re-sign.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought he had re-signed with Mayweather. Now, if he did it on his second contract, then bro, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? If you signed it on your second contract, then I mean, you should have been learning something. You know what I'm saying? And not signing that shit again. That's kind of crazy, man. That's, you know, and you got people who's been around boxing all of this time, like his coach, like Calvin. Calvin's been around this business a long time. He, you know, I don't know if he's in on those type of negotiations and business deals or not, but I just don't find that to be on the up and up for them to take advantage of him like that. But like I said, if it's his second contract, then bro, you did it to yourself. You should have known better, you know, by that time.
Yeah, man. But the way he made it seem like when he said that I was a kid, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he said, you know, he was a kid, you know, and it is like you said, And salute to Prada Pierre in the Super Chase said Tank need to buy himself out like Floyd Mayweather did Bob Arum. Could he even do that?
Right,
Oh.
right. The thing is, perpetuity, bro. That's a you know, how can you buy out a contract that's your whole career? You know what I'm saying? What's the price tag on that?
Hold on one sec. Hold that thought, Coach. Hey, beautiful day to that guy George. Did y'all get it? I sent it to you. If you got it, let me know. I sent it to Beautiful Day there and that guy George. I sent it to y'all. Let me know if you got it. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, that would be the question. That would have to be. It would have to be monetized. The contract. If it's in perpetuity, then it has to be. They would have to have a magistrate or somebody to put a price tag on that. You know what I'm saying? Like take the average of all the money he's made and average it out by years, and then you would have to say, well, he probably will fight till he's 32 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know how they would. It's like doing a claims adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And finding the average and all of this stuff and of what he make a year that y'all were making off of him and how long the percentage is. It's just a mess that he's in if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody would have to come and if they went to litigation, they would have to have somebody to figure out you know, how much he would owe Mayweather and them with a contract that's a perpetual contract like that. That's a tough situation he's in if that's the case.
Yeah, it's man, because you know what I was thinking, Coach, and I was thinking about it, right? When this came out today, right? Zoomverse, what's going on, great brother? When this came out right today, Coach, I was thinking because I'm like, man, he did a complete 360 from what he was saying and his body language going into the Rolly fight. Then afterwards, right? It's like he may have learned of this. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Like
it's
he looked at somebody looked at the contract for him and was like, bro, you still signing them. you talking about you not signed to them anymore, bro. You still signed to them. And Leonard Ellerbe and them said the same thing too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That he was this was his last fight under TMT, and they wish him the best and all of this shit.
Right.
Bro, if you was doing that kind of shit, but you're a low down human being, bro.
Right.
You low down instead of before they even got to that point. Look, Tank, you still sign us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for you to put it out there, you know, we wish him the best. He's you know, we gonna always love Tank Davis and we behind him 100%. And you know, everybody's got to move on and all of this shit you talking when the whole time, if y'all got him under a perpetual contract, bro. And I don't even know if that's even legal in boxing. I don't know. I don't know if that's even legal to be able to do that in boxing. I have no clue.
That man. Because I kept saying to myself, I'm like, man, he did a complete 360, huh?
Yeah.
And I started to believe the hype. Like, well, maybe he was just using it for promotion.
I wasn't thinking that. What I was thinking was they got in his ear and started coaxing him back to their side. That's what I thought happened. Well, look, if you stay with us, we're going to give you this. You're going to have this, this, and that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was thinking was going on. I wasn't thinking that what you were thinking. I was thinking more or less that they coaxed him back into re-signing with them by offering him, you know, more control of who he want to fight and shit like that. I never thought about it like that. I only thought about it like, man, they done coaxed this kid back into signing with him, and he don't want to make any waves and shit like that. That was more on my thought process on that.
Now, Coach, do you think that he would have ever, salute to Prada Pierre, brother in the super chat, Floyd Mayweather could have trademarked Tank Davis' name money. Agreed. Do you think that he would have ever been as big a star he is right now with them, without them?
Like, that's hard to tell. Like I said earlier, I think that we probably would have got the fights that we wanted. And because of his talent, like the Tiafimo fight, say the Tiafimo fight, the Ryan Garcia fight, fights like that, I think we would have saw them. The Lomachenko fight, I think we would have saw those fights already. Right. And if he had stopped all of those guys, he may be even bigger than what he is now. And he's pretty big as far as financially goes. You know what I'm saying? But because of his talent level and how strong he is and how hard he hit, you know, I think it would have been. It all depends on how his career had went. If he had stopped all those guys and won all of those fights, he may be even bigger than what he is now. Mm-hmm. I mean, just think about it. He's big right now, and he really hasn't fought the top echelon of fighters. Right. And he's big. So by him betting on himself and taking control of his career, just like Floyd did, hey man, you never know. Tank could be even bigger than what he is, or he could still be up and coming. We don't know. That's just hard to say.
Yeah, man, it's amazing, man, because it's like he's 28, coach.
Right.
Time ain't on his side.
Right, and that's what I've been saying. I'm like, you know, people get mad at me, call me a Tank hater and all of this, and it's not that. I think Tank's a great fighter, but I thought the object of the game was to fight the best. I thought the object of the game was to win belts. That's what I thought the object of every sport is, to become the champion. So when people tell me that, that's why I call that shit duck talk. I don't want to hear who this fighter, or well, who has he fought to get an opportunity to fight this one. Bro, somebody got to give everybody opportunity when you're an up-and-coming fighter at some point in your career. You know, you got to get an opportunity. Canelo Alvarez got opportunities. He got opportunities against Floyd. But and it's the same thing with Tank. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of. They got to give you opportunities to highlight your skills. If you really believe that you're the best, then you should be wanting to fight the best. And that's the problem that I have. You know, it's a slap in the face of the fans, and I always say this, and it's not Tank. When Leonard Ellerbe came out of his mouth and he said, it don't matter who Tank fight, they're going to buy the fight anyway. Well, you know what? You just insulted me. You know what I'm saying? You just insulted me. In other words, you're going to bend me over and screw me with no Vaseline because you think I'm going to just buy Tank fights if he fight Joe Schmo. Nah, bro, it don't work that way with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I have a problem with a lot of fans, because they don't want. I've never seen. I don't understand this new age shit. I just don't understand it. If I got a fighter that I like Devin Haney, right? I think he's the best at 135. Mm-hmm. He's doing what fighters of old what they do. They fought the best. Somebody say you can beat me. Okay, well, we're going to find out in the ring. Well, it's not like that anymore in boxing, for the most part. Right. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not challenging themselves and putting their all on the line like people that's in the Hall of Fame haven't lost fights. You see what I'm saying? You say you the best, then fight the best to show everybody. Y'all say this dude is good? Okay, well, I'm going to kick his ass and be done with it. And the biggest example of a throwback fighter is this. When Chad Dawson told Andre Ward on national television after one of those fights on ESPN, he said, I can beat you. Well, Dre was like, okay, well, let's fight then. They made the fight. Dre tore his ass up. Bro, that's the way boxing is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But we get all of these fans who has he fought to be able to fight Tank or Canelo or this and this. Man, what are you talking about, bro? Devin Haney is the undisputed champion of the world, bro. What are you talking about? Tank's supposed to be wanting to fight this kid. He surpassed you as far as belts are concerned. Now, money-wise, you might have him. But people don't understand this. People, they buy the fighters get paid more money to fight Devin Haney than they do Tank. And people don't realize that. They get paid more money to fight Devin Haney than they do Tank. That's crazy. But everybody want to fight Tank. That makes no sense. So either these fighters who want to fight Tank, they have doubt in their heads about Devin's skills and don't believe that they can beat him because they need to be trying to fight him. Tank needs to be trying to fight Devin Haney. He has all of the belts at 135 pounds. He is the champion. There's no other champions. So why are you not trying to make that fight? Why are you trying to go and fight Ryan Garcia, who has done nothing in the sport? I'm not to say he's not a good fighter, because I think that he's improved a lot under Goosen. He's using his jab more. He's using his feet more. He's doing some things that you can see Goosen is improving on. But as far as him being a top-notch fighter, he hasn't fought anybody to prove that. I'm not saying he can't beat Tank. Anything's possible. I don't know. We have to see that fight, and hopefully we do get this fight in December. But my point is, like Ryan Garcia, if you are such a great fighter and all of this shit, you was the mandatory twice for Devin Haney, and you wouldn't take the fight. That's insane to me. Like I can't wrap that around my brain on how a person work. You done fought amateur since you like 7, 8 years old, right? You done put in all of these fights. Then you turn pro. You become popular, but you don't want to fight to become the world champion. That makes no sense to me. I can't fathom that as a person who competed in different sports in my lifetime. When somebody tell me, well, that guy, even my teammates, that guy is good, this, and that. Dude, I'm going to show you I'm better than him. That whole concept has gone completely out the window in the sport of boxing.
Now, speaking of that, Coach, they talking about December, but did you see the trial, the situation with the court?
Right. Yeah,
What's your thoughts on that? And take over for a second, Coach. I'll be right back.
I mean, I just think that I don't know if they're gonna sweep this under the rug or not. I don't think this is gonna be a problem. But if I was them, I'll make the fight before that trial date. That's what I would do. Let me look at the chair. Yeah, I would make it before the trial date for sure. Because I mean, I don't know what the situation is or anything like that. I don't know if he I don't know. This is for that hit and run thing.
Yeah, the judge denied his motion to his appeal. They said, "Are you the guy that said they really are humble? You just gotta bring it out of them." So he put in a appeal to have like 2 months of house arrest, and a few other things. But the judge, after hearing one of the persons involved, decided that they was going to deny that, and they automatically gave him 2 trial dates, December 12th, and I think it's the 13th. After hearing one of the persons involved, which was a woman who had a child at home and was pregnant, and she said that she was calling on Tank to help her, to assist her. He looked her in the face and then left. That's what the lady said.
And this is from the accident?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you're going to get out of that shit either. I mean, the facts in that case is, bro, you hit this woman and left, bro. You can't do that shit.
Right.
I mean, are they going to fine him? Or are they going to... I mean, he should have settled behind the scenes. That's what he should have did. Hold on one second, bro.
Okay. So the boxer Gervonta Davis set for December 12th trial after judge rejects plea deal for 2020, no jail time. Yeah. Yeah, Day. Wars, yeah.
Hey, Blue, I'm gonna go back and come back in, bro. I'm about to get on my computer. I just got on.
Okay.
All right.
Cherry approval, right. Peace, butts, queen. Have a great night. So this is what they're saying. In the hearing on Tuesday, Judge Melissa Finn rejected the deal offered by prosecutors, which included a 1-year suspended sentence, 2 months of home confinement, and no jail time. Davis, 27, had already accepted that deal, which was not the first one he was offered. Prosecutors originally proposed a plea deal that included 4 months of jail time, which Davis rejected in March. Davis is facing charges of driving with suspended license, driving with a revoked license, and failure to remain at the scene of an accident. All those charges are misdemeanors, and each carries a potential jail sentence of 1 year. Yeah. Mike Lee, what's going on? So they're saying 3 of those passengers have settled their case, but the 4th person has denied it and decided to protest the plea, which she felt wasn't enough considering the aftermath of the situation. She was pregnant at the time of the accident and sustained major knee injury that will seriously affect her for the rest of her life, along with other physical issues. She claims that Davis knew she was in distress and trapped in a car that was smoking immediately following the crash, but ignored her cries for help. She quoted by saying this: "I begged Mr. Davis, I looked him in the eyes." She says, "I begged Mr. Davis, I looked him in the eyes. I said, I have to get home to my daughter and I'm pregnant. He never once came over to help. He got his things and left." That's what one of the persons involved said.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. He probably was drinking at the time, and he wasn't thinking. Because I tell you what, you can't get away with that, especially being a popular person like you are. He would have did better taking a DUI if he was intoxicated. You know, he would have did better doing that.
And the thing is, they said they have it on camera.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell when you riding around in a luxury mobile like that, and
the
it's not
Lamborghini, he
you.
left the car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not you, bro. It's you. Nah, bro, it's you. You ain't getting away with that shit, not at all. So, man, that's crazy, bro. His got yourself in a lot of shit, bro. And you know,
and my thing about it, coach, is that they offered him this plea deal, right? And they offered him a few. They saying that they offered him a few deals. This wasn't the first one. They originally proposed a plea deal that included 4 months of jail time, which he rejected in March.
Wow.
And now they offered him a deal that included 1 year suspended license, 2 months of home confinement, and no jail time. And they said that he accepted that deal. But now the judge has decided to take that off the table and order him to come to trial December 12th. So that sounds like the judge. If that's the judge,
yeah, he in a world of trouble.
Yeah,
I mean, he took a plea deal though. I don't understand why the judge would do that, other than you trying to you trying to set an example because of who he is, and that shit is not cool. I mean, if that was offered by the state, then that's that, and he took it.
Mm-hmm.
What's it to you other than you want to have some popularity come your way? I don't understand that. So that's in question right there. Why is that judge being such a hard ass? Is that just because it's Tank Davis? Would you have done the same thing if it wasn't Tank Davis, just a normal person, and they decided to take that plea deal? Would it be the same?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Would you take that off the table?
Right. That I don't believe, and to be honest with you, I don't believe he would. I think they would, because he's not known. Or if it's a person that's not known, I think he's trying to just make an example out of this kid. That's what I believe. So.
It's a woman too, Coach.
Oh, and the woman was pregnant. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know how that go.
Yeah. I'm like that. That don't look good.
The
fact that it was offered, he took it, and then they took it off the table. It's like,
yeah. Why would the judge even get involved with that? If he pleads guilty, he's gonna have a suspended license. He's gonna have to have 2 months of home confinement and stuff. Why is
and
that
I was looking at that, because if he got 2 months of home confinement, that means he can't train. That means he can't fight.
Right. Yeah, he can't fight. He definitely can't fight. I mean, it all depends on when the day his his sentencing would start. You know, that would be the problem. You know,
Right.
if it starts in, say, December, late in December, then he could have fought before, go into home confinement, miss 2 months. You know, and which probably not really a hard sentence, because I mean, I'm sure he lives in a luxury home now, so you know, maybe the judge see it as being too soft. I don't know.
That's exactly how I see it, because you just want him to serve time. Because what else are you going to give him outside of the year sentence? You know, we going to suspend his license for 5 years? Like,
yeah, that's just. I mean, he would have done better if he would have got his lawyers involved with doing a settlement with her. You know what I'm saying? Her not pressing charges. Now the state always have the option to pick up the charges.
Well, it was 4 people, so three took a they took whatever he was offering. It's just one.
Oh, so it's just one.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't
three of them already settled. So he paid 3 of them already.
Oh, okay.
So imagine him paying all of them and still going to jail.
Yeah, that's
rough, hard. Bro.
Yeah, that's rough.
I mean, you paid them so you don't have to go.
That's wow, bro. That's damn.
Imagine that. I paid 3 of y'all, and now I'm still going because of the 4th one.
And I wonder why the 4th one wouldn't settle. That's crazy.
Well, she said that, she just thought it wasn't tough enough, seeing as though she had kids at home and she was pregnant.
But how much money was he offering? That's the question, lady.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that kind of money? I mean,
you know what it is? She probably like, man, this dude looked me right in my eyes. That's hard, man.
Yeah, I mean,
either which way you look at it, if you her or if you him, like.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I mean, I'm sure he could have, bro, you gotta pay for your deeds, bro. That's and if you're trying to avoid jail, you gotta up the percentage, or gotta up the money so this lady will go away. I mean, that's what rich people do most of the time. They pay people off so the problems go away.
Well, now I think it's even out of her hands, right?
Right. The state then took over. Once the state take over, and it's all up to the prosecutor. If the prosecutor decides to well, we're gonna pick up the charges.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't drop the charges, so I mean, he in a world of trouble. So they talking about having this fight. Shit, man, I don't see how that's gonna happen, bro. If they trying to do it in December.
Right. They said the fight December, January. Or if he go to trial December 12th, that means, let's say if he was found guilty, he's gonna be sentenced after, which means he won't be able to be available for January.
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, Miss Day Day.
Right.
There go my wife right there. She just commented.
So, Coach, tell the people why you picked Miss Coach, Glove Up Boxing and more. Blessings to you, Queen. Hey, Coach. So tell the people why you picked, because I always tell them why I favor Devin Haney over him. So now I want somebody else. I got some help over here.
Yeah. I think the reach and the speed and Devin's defense is a problem, and his height. A lot of people don't factor that in. They just see people knock out this one and knock out that one. But you got to also understand that Devin he's seasoned, man. He's getting better and better every fight. And his speed, that's a problem. His reach. Tank has got really short arms. So for him to be able to, it kind of showed in the Kambosos fight. Now, I'm not saying that Kambosos is on the level of Tank Davis. But what I am going to say is, as you can see, Devin's jab is a problem. It's a problem. Now, they both gonna be clashing front hands, but Devin also longer with the right hand. Right? They're gonna pick and pick and pick. They're gonna play fight the whole time with that front hand because Tank is left-handed. But you still gotta deal with Devin's feet, and Tank has great feet too. I can't lie. And he showed it, he's been showing it lately. But I just think that Devin's length and his speed, it matches Tank Davis. And I think that Tank will get hit with the right hand a lot in that fight. I'm not saying that he'll stop Tank or anything like that. I'm not saying that. And Devin has to be careful. But I think the level that Devin is on, Tank is on a high level also. But it's the length, the speed, the feet. He's not gonna just walk Devin down and beat on him. It's not gonna happen. Devin's too his boxing IQ is really high. And I think that he'll keep Tank on the end of the jab to where Tank can't reach him and control distance. It's sort of like you see that's the key to beating a short fighter. If you can control distance, you're gonna beat him. And that's always the key to a short fighter. And it's always the key. It's always the key, just like with Eddie Reynoso fighters. If you can control distance, hold on. Mm-hmm. Dub, I'm gonna call you right back, dog. All right. That was Dub. That's the key to beating an Eddie Reynoso fighter, like Canelo. If you can control distance, you can beat him, and it's always like that with short fighters. Now, if they can walk through your punches, then you're gonna have a long night. But you're not gonna just walk through. People say, "Well, Devin pillow fisted." You don't see people just walking through his punches. Right. They don't just walk through him and crowd him and get on him. It don't happen. Plus, he has good movement. So I think it'll be a hard fight for Tank because of the size difference and the length. That's why I think Devin will beat him. Now, if Tank catch him, though, hey, bro, it's a different story. But if that's what they have to depend on, it's not gonna happen. If that's all you got to depend on is Tank's power, then that's not gonna happen. It's the same thing with when people say about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I say this is what I say. If the fight go to the cards, Errol Spence gonna win the fight. I think that, and it's the same thing with Devin Haney and Tank. I think that Tank has to stop Devin Haney to win the fight. I don't think he can outpoint him, and I don't think that Bud Crawford can outpoint Errol Spence because of his work rate, and he throws so many punches. So Bud Crawford has to knock him out, and it's the same thing with Tank and Devin. That's how I see it. I think that they have to stop him. I don't think Tank can beat Devin on the scorecard, and I don't think that Terrence Crawford can beat Errol on the scorecard because of their punch output.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How you see Tank and Ryan play out though? If that fight do happen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's people saying that he gonna walk through Ryan. That's not gonna happen, bro. I mean, people better get that in their head right now. Tank gonna have to find a way to get inside. He's gonna have to find a way to get inside. And I'm not saying that Tank's not gonna win the fight because it's quite possible, especially Ryan does things that he shouldn't, like keep his head in the air and don't tuck his chin all the time. He's gotten better, and I think that and even though I'm not a big Joe Goosen fan, he's worked on a lot, and you can see the improvements. But I don't think that's an easy fight. I think that's a tough fight for Tank because of the height, the distance. And Ryan, if you look at that last fight, man, he controlled the distance well. He didn't let that guy. He didn't let Fortuna get close to him. And when he did, he tied him up. So it's gonna be a tough fight for Tank. I'm just don't people sleeping on it. And I'm not a Ryan Garcia fan at all because I don't like the way he moved either. So I'm not a Ryan Garcia fan. I just think that it's a tough fight for Tank. The length, man, people don't understand that. That's tough, especially with a kid who can crack and got fast hands like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has fast freaking hands and he can crack, bro. Do I like him as a fighter? No, but I think he's improving a lot, and it's gonna be tough for Tank because of his size, and that's gonna be hard on Tank, bro. It's gonna be hard for Tank to get close.
He big too, Ryan.
Right, man. It's gonna be tough, bro. That's gonna be a tough fight for Tank to get close, and Ryan's not gonna get over his front foot and let you punch him in the face like Rolly did. Rolly got over his front knee. He leaned in with his and got over his front knee, and that's how Tank caught him. And I think that Ryan is more seasoned than that, and I think he's gotten better. So it's not gonna be an easy run. Can Tank stop him? Yes, but Tank gonna have to really go downstairs, and he's gonna have to get close enough to go downstairs. If he get close enough to go downstairs, he can hurt Ryan. If he gonna have to, and he's also gonna have to muscle Ryan. That's gonna be the biggest challenge. If he can get close, because Ryan is gonna try to grab. Ryan is a horrible inside fighter. He's terrible. But Tank gonna have to go downstairs to make Ryan slow down and not be able to move as well. And that's the only way Tank's gonna beat that kid. And I'm just saying, people like, man, he gonna stop him. Bro, it's not gonna be easy as everybody think it is. A kid can fight, bro. He can fight. I mean, do I like his style? No. But like I said, Tank gonna have to get close. If he don't get close and beat on Ryan's body first, and maybe catching him stepping to the right and catching him with that left hand down the middle and dropping him, it's gonna be a tough fight for Tank, bro. I really see it, and I know people tripping like, man, Tank gonna do this. Nah, bro, don't. Y'all better fucking not just underestimate, because I'm sure Tank is not going to underestimate him because he knows this kid got fast hands and he can crack. So he just got to be careful. Now, can he do it? Yeah, because he's got a high boxing IQ also. But I wouldn't sleep on this fight. I think this is a hell of a fight.
Hey, Coach J-Dub said, what you think about Boots and Thurman?
I think Thurman will get stopped in that fight. That's what I think. I think Thurman is done. I think that he's only hanging around to run his mouth. And I think he'll get stopped to the body. Everybody in the world know what Keith Thurman's weakness is. Is he a good fighter? Yes. Does he have power? Yes. But just think about it. He hasn't stopped someone in a long time. He used to be one time, bro. We haven't seen him stop somebody. Shit, man. I can't even remember the last person that he stopped.
Yeah.
So I just think that Boots is too young and skilled and strong and big. He's a big 147. Shit, he's bigger than Errol. He's a big 147, and he's hard at it. Boots look like a 154 or 160 fighter fighting at 147. I don't know how he make the weight, to be honest. That's just like Shakur. I don't know how Shakur make 130 pounds. I have no clue how he does. He's a big 130. How does he make that weight? I don't see. And I don't know how Boots continue to make 147, bro. That's a big kid. Shit, Boots what? He 5'10"?
5'10".
Yeah, he's a big kid, man, and he's strong. Bro. So, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how Ryan keep making 135 because now he's putting on muscle. He's putting on muscle now. You can see his body changing, is growing into his manhood.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. I don't know how he keep making 135. I don't see it. And Devin's gonna have problems too. He's got his nutritionist and everything, and he's doing better now. But you can see when the eyes are drawn in and shit, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think Keith Thurman being so vulnerable to the body and Boots being so big, rangy, and explosive, and don't see the punches coming to his body.
Right. Oh, it's a problem.
And Boots knows it. We all know it.
Right. Now Keith Thurman's he's a smart fighter.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very intelligent fighter. But I just think he's at too much of a disadvantage at this point in his career. Early in his career, it would have been a hell of a fight. But at this point in his career, I just see Boots. I think Boots will end up stopping him late. I think he'll go
just feel like Keith is not committed to the sport no more.
Right. We saw that by him doing what he did, man. You gonna go out for 2 years, and
Twice.
you expect everybody to sit there and just wait on Keith Thurman? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You and then you get mad and talk shit. Well, they need to fight me, this and this and that. Nah, motherfucker, you had all of these opportunities. You talk about your arm was hurting, but we saw you sparring up in where you were by your wife people. We saw you out there clowning around sparring, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. You didn't want none of that smoke, bro, and everything passed you by, and you sat there, and now you expect to just get what you want. Bro, come on, man. It don't work that way, bro. Especially they're gonna have young fighters. We can remember when Errol Spence was in the same position that Boots Ennis is in right now. And it wasn't that long ago. We can remember it. It wasn't that long ago. Every year there's new fighters coming in. And the ones who are young are moving to that middle part of their career. And then the cycle's gonna continue to go the same way forever. So you done wasted your time. Now you think somebody owe you something. Nobody owe you shit, bro. You should the decisions you make in your career is what causes you to be in the situation you in now. You made these decisions yourself. You the one decided that you didn't want the fights that everybody wanted you to fight. You decided that, well, he got to do this and he got to do that. The man went and did what you asked him to do, and he come back and he said, okay, now what's up now? I got a belt. Because that was the big thing. Remember that. Him, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Nah, they didn't fight him. They both lost, but they fought him. Sean Porter, all of these guys. Then you had Floyd Mayweather say, okay, I tell you what. I'll give up both of my belts. And if you fight Errol Spence for those belts. And then if you beat Errol Spence, I'll fight you. And that joker said, nah, who the hell do you think he is? This, and that. Say, bro.
He said they was trying to set him up, remember it?
How you gonna set you up, bro? You in the ring. Nobody else, they ain't gonna jump you.
Right. He said they was trying
to set him up. You won't have to fight Floyd and Errol.
They was trying to set him up, coach.
Yeah, how they trying to set you up, bro? You the one gotta go in your gym, work on shit that you gotta work on with your coach, and then y'all meet up and fight. And Floyd won't be in the ring with him, bro. I mean, I don't understand.
Right.
And then you sit here and you try to tell people this bullshit. Let him get a fight. Let him get a belt. Okay, the man went got a belt. Then he called your name, and you sat there with your thumb up your ass. And so the man he called all three of you top guys at 147 at the time. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. He wanted all of them. So, well, who he had to fight? He had one guy stepped up, Lamont Peterson. That's it. And he said and the thing about it is, Errol would insult these dudes like it's nothing. Stand on the stage, and he said, "Yeah, I offer Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter, and all of them don't want to fight me, and I gotta get my man here, my man Lamont Peterson steps up to fight me."
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's somebody just blatantly just talk shit to you and you can do nothing about it.
Right.
That's crazy. But you're supposed to be the best. And then you're gonna sit here all when you was young and up and coming, and then all of a sudden it all changed. Because I remember the Keith Thurman. You better not duck me, son.
Don't duck
remember
me, son.
Shit? Don't duck me, son. Talking about calling poor little Paulie out.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You call poor little Paulie Malignaggi out.
Right.
So, man, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, don't duck me, son.
Yeah, but then you do the same thing. And you know, Keith Thurman wanted that Floyd fight so bad. So I guess because Floyd gave him that deal and because Floyd never gave him an opportunity, I think he kind of took that shit out on Errol Spence. But then that's not Floyd Mayweather. You don't do that. You take out your frustration on who you want to take, who did you something, because he always wanted to fight Floyd. You don't take your frustration. And now the whole you went from the king, and then the table just turned all the way around, and Errol became the man. And then you wonder why he say he don't want to fight you.
And then look at right now. He ain't fight what 3 years? Almost 2.5 years, right? He fought Barrios, and we ain't heard from him since. We going into October.
Yeah, I don't get it. And bro, you might as well just retire.
Because you gotta think, right, Coach? What fight is he gonna headline with these big fights coming up in November, December?
None. He's not gonna fight this year. We might as well. That's it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't see him fighting no more this year because unless he fights a free TV fight or he's a co-main event, what card? Who's he gonna? What card is he gonna headline? We know he ain't gonna headline in October because Deontay's headlining, right? And we already almost in October. Is he gonna headline a card in November? No, unless Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford don't come to fruition.
And then I think, and I don't even know if Keith's in the gym like that. That's the thing.
Right.
Is he in the gym like that? Is he? I mean, it would be something if they put him on the undercard. Right. It would be something, be the co-main or some shit like that. That's what I would have been calling for if I was him. I'd have been like, man, I need to be on this card. You know what I'm saying? You just sitting back and just living your life, bro, and then talking shit in the background, bro. That don't.
Because I look at it from this standpoint, right, Coach? Even if he fought Boots, the money he want to fight Boots is going to have to be on pay-per-view.
Right. And the thing about it is, why? So this is where fighters tell is. This is their tell. It's like a poker player. You can look at their tell, right? Think about this. You want all of this money to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, right? You never made that kind of money before. You done made some good money, don't get me wrong. But you ain't never made that kind of money before, especially front-end money. So what does that tell? That should tell sports fans. That should tell sports fans Keith Thurman has doubt in his mind. Keith Thurman know this fucking boy is a monster. And he want to get paid well in case he lose. So that goes to show you that Keith Thurman has doubt in his head. Every time a fighter does that, everyone should think, okay, he must be kind of worried about this guy. He must have doubt in his mind. Because otherwise he'd be like, if it was just Joe Schmo, let's just say if it was some let's see, a middle of the road welterweight, he would take that fight in a heartbeat and be like, okay, I'll take it. But when you unsure and you know that this guy is good, fighters gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you by their actions and the things that come out of their mouth. They're gonna tell you, fuck, this is gonna be hard for me. So that's the thing that people have to understand when they see I need $10 million to fight Boots. Why Boots? What makes Boots so special that you need that kind of money? So in other words, you scared of Boots. In other words, you pricing yourself out. So in other words, you think Boots is the real deal. So that means you're not sure about this fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what people have to say whenever a fighter says, "Oh, well, you got to pay me this, you got to pay me that to fight this guy," and this guy has no belts. Why? Why that guy? Why? Who is that guy so much? You
Mm-hmm.
know that guy is this motherfucker that you don't want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to mess with this guy. This guy's a bad boy. So it's people don't
Well,
they don't look at all of that.
I am man and blessings, Queen, and one more, Coach. Then we get up out of here. But what?
All right.
How you see this Devin Haney Kambosa's second fight playing out?
I think he might stop him this time. That's what I think. Now, Devin still has to be responsible. But at this point, I think he's gonna stop him this time. I think he's gonna put he's seen what he has, and I think that he's gonna put a little more pressure. Now, do I want him to do this? No, I don't. I really don't, because that's the kind of stuff that happens, and you end up getting caught with some shit you wasn't supposed to get caught with. It's only certain times that you need to step on the gas and really try to get him out, and he has to be smart about it. But do I think he's going to end up getting him out? I think so. I think he might stop Kambosos in this fight. I think he gonna box him. He's gonna box him, frustrate him, and then later on he'll start pressing on the gas. But he still has to be responsible, because Kambosos can crack. So that's gonna be the key. He gonna control distance as always, and I think that he's gonna press him a little harder than what he did in that first round. I mean, that first fight. I think he's gonna press him a little harder, and I think that he's gonna end up hurting him or cutting him up bad. You know what I'm saying? To where they gotta stop the fight. But I think he's gonna press a little harder. I think he was going out there the first time to win, just to win. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna box this dude eyeballs out, and then
Secure the victory.
Seen, like, I think he's seen. You know, it's kind of easy for me to beat this dude. So at certain points during the fight, I need to press the gas a little bit, a little more, and a little more, and a little more. And I think he'll end up beating him worse than he did the first fight, and that was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know I'm a Dev man, bro.
Yeah.
Him, Vides, that's my guys, and Earl, of course, because I like fighters who want to fight everybody. I don't like that bullshit. You know, I don't like the fighters who sit here and they go, well, what has he done? He ain't done nothing to get a chance to fight me. And that's the kind of shit I hate, bro. I can't stand. You know, if you got a guy that's coming up and he's doing his thing and he's your mandatory, and all of these other fighters, they run their mouth, and then when you get called out and you say something about a guy, and that guy like, okay, well, let's make the fight, and you come up with bullshit or this and this and that. Nah, bro, I'm not with it. I'm not with that at all. That's why I support the guys who I support. I support fighters who want to fight the best and want to become champions, and at any cost. I don't get down with fighters who avoid the best fights. I don't like it. I don't care how good they are. I could care less. If you show me and Devin Haney has shown, I want to fight everybody. I want to show that I want the biggest fights. I want to show everybody I'm the best. And I thought, like I said, Blue, I thought that's what sports was about.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to be. David Jackson, brother in Super Chat. You believe this, coach? He said, well, Ugas don't need 10 million and he want to fight Boots.
Hey, get in there, bro. Boots
It
have
sounds
no
good.
problem. If that's the case, if they want to make that fight, hey, bro, make that fight. That's one thing about Ugas. You got to give him his respect. He want to fight everybody. So, you know, it ain't going to cost him that much. I mean, it ain't going to cost him 10 million. Shit, man.
It's going to cost him his honor.
That might be, that might happen. That might happen. But we gotta see it first. We gotta get in the ring and see it. And I think that's a great step up fight for. That's absolutely a great step up fight for Boots.
For Boots, yep, agreed.
Yeah, I mean, you beat a former champion, bro. That's a good mark on your record. Shit, make the fight if that's what they want to do. I ain't got a problem with that fight.
Me too. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's get on out of here, Coach.
All right, brother. I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Yes, sir. Tell the people where they can find you and support your channel.
Glove Up Boxing and more. I'm gonna drop it in the
okay.
Chat right quick.
Go subscribe to my brother Coach, man. Eric CSC, what's going on?
Yeah, Blue. You need. My wife just said you need to come over on Couple Corner when you're not busy on Friday nights, bro. We have a great time, bro.
Oh man, let me know. What time you usually start?
8. It's 8 Central. 8 Central. Yeah, you can bring your wife.
9 to me.
Yeah. That we're in New Orleans, so yeah, bro. You bring your wife through. Knockout be on there with his wife. Keon be on there with Gina. Man, we have a good time, bro.
Yeah. Not next Friday, because this Friday is the Shakur fight. So
yeah.
Next Friday I'm on it.
Man, we have a great time, bro. Every Friday night. Here we go.
Let's make it happen. Appreciate my brother Coach coming through, man.
Yeah, man. You know I gotta support. Let me cut this down. I'm gonna drop it right here. Yeah. Y'all come check me out, bro. We had a good debate the other day with me and Money Brown on there, boy. Oh my God, we was going back and forth. Bro, we was going back and forth, boy. He defend Canelo to the end, Jack.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I told him, I said, dude, why don't you just go to law school, bro? You need to go be a lawyer, bro. That dude that's
crazy.
My brother, bro. I love him to death, man.
Yeah.
But shit, man, I appreciate you having me on, man.
No doubt, great brother. Appreciate you.
To everybody in the chat, man. Y'all come holler at me. Come subscribe.
Yes, sir.
All right, Blue. Have a good night, brother.
I appreciate you, bro.
Later.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.